The MileLong Spaceship by Kate Wilhelm, 1963. This short story collection has 11 stories. In the MileLong Spaceship, we have overlord aliens in contact with the brain of a man from Earth. They are trying to get a fix on the stars that he sees in the sky so that they can come to Earth. But the man is just too stupid to know any of the stars in the sky. This story has a very unsatisfying ending. In Fear is a Cold Black, there is some interesting prose. The story deals with a luxury space liner that has a plague. People are dying one by one, even with isolation. They simply become colder and colder, losing their inner core temperature. In Jenny with Wings, we have a young female protagonist going to see a doctor. You might guess by the title of the story that she's hiding that she has wings. This story is a story of its time and hasn't dated very well. And so on and so on. We have stories that are, let's say, vanilla. Not even French vanilla. Some interesting concepts and tropes, a good passage here and there, and then a sentence that is simply baby brains! Exclamation mark. To be fair, this is Kate Wilhelm's first collection. I understand that she has won many awards later for her short stories and for her novels. In particular, she won a Hugo for her novel Where Late the Sweet Birds Sang. So I certainly do want to give her work another try, but this was just an ordinary, perhaps rookie effort. I give the Kate Wilhelm collection of short stories, The MileLong Spaceship, 5 out of 10. James White, Futures Past, 1982. James White was a Northern Irish author. He is known for his Sector General stories. Sector General was a hospital space station. James White was known for a more peaceful universe in his space operas. Futures Past is a collection of his short stories. The first one is a Sector General story. I actually thought Spacebird might be one of the weakest stories in this collection. This collection has 11 stories. The second story, Commuter, talks about time travel. What, if anything, should be allowed to go with the time traveler? Is there something that they must leave behind? And then there's Assisted Passage. What if an alien is stranded on our planet? Patrol deals with alien insect creatures that are called bugs. By the way, this story was written before Starship Troopers came out. What if the bugs were winning? These bugs are tiny, and they come in swarms from tiny spaceships. They are not the big insect-like creatures from Starship Troopers. Think of mosquitoes. Is there any way to stop them from spreading throughout the Earth? Perhaps we should stop fighting and just accept living with them. This story was particularly strong, but my favorite story of the collection was Fast Trip. This is one of those cold equation type stories. An accident happens on a ship bound for Mars. Much of their food is lost. How can they survive? Fuel has been affected as well. What payload can safely land on Mars? James White ratchets up the tension. Each logical step has its costs. I thoroughly enjoyed this story. The last story I'll mention is Dynasty of One. What if the price of immortality was reliving one's history over and over and over again? I liked about 2/3 of these stories. I definitely want to read more James White. I give this collection of short stories, Futures Past, 7 out of 10. How about you? Have you read Kate Wilhelm or James White? Do you have a favorite collection or novel by them that you would recommend? Do you disagree with my rating? Let me know in the comments below. Please like and subscribe to this channel. On the channel page, you'll find YouTube Shorts. Any novel or short story collection or anthology that I recommend will be reviewed there. My YouTube Shorts are 1 minute or less recommendations. Until next time, keep reading.